What's going on? Back again. Right now I'll be sharing with you guys the technique on the one arm dumbbell row. So this is hands down, at least in my opinion, for the upper body, one of the most butchered exercises in existence. If you go to many gyms around the world, you'll see the atrocious form of the one arm dumbbell row. If you look at least 10 different lifters do this lift, you'll see 10 different techniques because there's so much room for error, there's so much room for cheating, and that's what today's video is all about because I like the dumbbell row a lot. But what you guys have to understand is that most people don't actually care about how much you dumbbell row. There's no competitions as far as I'm concerned, so you don't have to lift as heavy as you really think you can. But keep in mind there is a lot of room for cheating, so I don't knock people for doing so. But if you do the one arm dumbbell row correctly, you'll get a lot of the unilateral benefits, variability, less injury risk, hypertrophy, strength, all the above with this exercise. But if you're not doing the exercise correctly, then you're leaving a lot of the benefits off the table. So that's what I'll be talking about in today's episode, and we're just gonna jump straight into it. So first things first, before we even get into lifting the weight, let's talk about this setup. So the dumbbell here, let's talk about what most people are not doing right. So you have a lot of people who are way too upright, so it turns into some kind of shrug. Another thing is you got the foot. So most people have the foot out way too wide. They're way too upright. They shrug way too much. They pull the dumbbell way past the body, the torso, which is not necessary either. And they'll use way too much body English way too soon, and they won't have the full body awareness to really get the benefits out of the exercise. If you want to do the cheat reps, that comes later on in your lifting career when you have more full body awareness, but most people don't have to do it that way. So now let's get into the correct way to do it. So I like to personally have my foot a bit closer to the bench. And the reason why is because you get more of a heel reference this way. For example, if you have a stand on your bench, now you can dig your heel more into it, and this will keep you more locked into the position. As far as the other leg's concerned, goes right here as is. But one of the aspects of the dumbbell row that most people don't talk about is that people are so concerned about the rowing arm, but they rarely ever talk about the supporting arm. And this is just as important because we want to get that reach in. We want to feel some serratus. We don't want to be shrugged on this side. So you want to make sure you have an active reach so you can feel more abs. You're going to feel less low back. You're going to feel less serratus. It's healthier for your shoulders and just your supporting arm. So I like to cue this by having the reach the whole time. And now as far as the rowing arm is concerned, you don't want to shrug up and down. You want to have more of the chainsaw effect. You want to get better stretch in the lats so you can actually have the dumbbell a little bit further up and you row it right here. And the best cue for this is to lead with the elbow. So you want to think you're knocking somebody out with your elbow in the back of you. So it'll look like this. You're going to grab the dumbbell. I'm going to set up with this arm, so I'm going to get that active reach. You should feel some abs right away. And you should feel a great lat stretch before you even start rowing the weight. From right here, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to get the dumbbell a little bit here. I'm going to shift my weight a bit more back, get that active reach. Inhale. I feel a lat stretch, and now I'm going to pull the elbow back and exhale. So notice with the dumbbell, I stopped once my elbow is around oblique level, around here. So we don't want that interior humeral glide, so we don't have to go all the way here. Right here is plenty of range of motion. If you want, you could even add a pause at the top, so like a and don't forget to always apply the force through the opposite hand into the bench with the active reach. So that pretty much wraps it up. That's the technique on the one arm dumbbell row. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Have you been doing the exercise in this fashion that I've been talking about in this video? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you soon.